everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Avatar, Master of Elements. And I'm here with Zuko. Yeah, last time we basically, well, I say basically, we're not technically done with this place yet, but this place is mostly done. The fire dojo, I have like this fire symbol that I put together. It could be better, but I think it sort of just fits. It's supposed to be kind of clunky and blocky, because this is Minecraft after all. So we have this symbol for like the firebending. I have this little platform where I put up Zuko here. Well, I still need to properly set up. But my goal is to have Zuko there by some of our like scrolls and whatnot. Why do these things spawn inside? Like, it's so rude. Oh, I'm out of chi. Whoops. Really? You're still alive? Really? Thank you. I dislike the ants. Anyways, yeah, this place is more or less set up. It's all lit up. The arena is all ready. It's nice. Really? Would you please go away? I'm trying to do... Why did that do that and not enter my hotbar? Interesting. This place is basically done. I still have to set up Zuko over there to do trades and whatnot. And I still have to set up these little side areas. But other than that, basically everything's done. Besides maybe some more wall decals would probably look nice. But I was looking through a whole bunch of stuff, and I didn't really find anything that I really liked and would want to put there. But yeah, that's basically what happened last time. Between episodes, I basically just copied the fire symbol and put it above the front door. It is thankfully just small enough. Like, if I had made that thing any bigger, it would have been too big. It's like the perfect size somehow. Like, I didn't even plan it out. But other than that, the only other thing I did... Well, I say the only other thing. I spent quite a bit of time on this. I noticed all the terracotta in my inventory. I started thinking about clay. Again. Because we spent a lot of clay on the roof for that thing, and I want to build my other 3 dojos. Which I actually know how I'm doing it, and we're gonna go over that today. But the roofs. Those require a lot of clay. And it takes me a while to do the whole blood alchemy thing to get all the clay together. And it takes me a while to go swimming around looking for all the clay. I make like several trips around the world. So I figured I'd go look for more ways to make clay. Oops, wrong button. So, clay, recipes. Can only make it through that. But hold on a second. There's a clay in Tinker's, isn't there? I forget exactly where it is, but you can use the smelted stone in the smelt... This is the quickest way I think to get to it. Yeah, here it is. Seared stone in the smelter. That can be used to make molten clay by putting dirt and seared stone with water in the smelter. And so I did. I got water, I got dirt in here, I ran out of seared stone. That gets me a bunch of molten clay. Okay, I can turn molten clay into regular clay, right? Well, I accidentally made some pig iron. Definitely did that too. Oh, it makes terracotta. So basically, now I have a whole bunch of terracotta. And I can just keep making more terracotta if I just keep going like that and just tossing some water into the fluid thing. Doop, doop. And doop. And once everything's smelted up, I'll just get some more clay out of this thing. But that's still not what I want. Terracotta, however. Once more we delve into blood magic. Because we can once again turn terracotta into clay. We just need some water in the alchemy table. And this one I can do. I believe it's only a tier 1, and we have tier 2 at this point. Yep. Looks like it does train quite a bit more life essence than it did for the other one. But I just need to fill up 5 of these with this. And 1 bucket of water. And if I'm right, that should start turning it into... Oops, I didn't mean to do 2 of those. I think this turns it into 2... Yeah, 5 pieces of clay. And very quickly, this has my fortune. Let's turn this up to fortune 3 real quick, because I do have the levels for it. Let's see how much faster this is. Fortune 3. Enchant. There we go. This shovel is basically all the way upgraded at this point. Me down, please. Thank you. There we go. 20 clay. Clay's not affected by fortune, is it? You get 4 every single time, so that was a complete waste of time. That's how it works, huh? Average drops, normal is 4. It doesn't say it actually has an average, it just says it gets you 4 every time. Turning this to fortune was a complete waste of time. I forgot about that fact. So, yeah, this is probably faster. I have a lot of terracotta at this point, and I still have more to grab. And it just takes me a little bit, and I get 20 every time. Recipe. How long does it take? It takes 20 ticks. How long does this take? It takes 100. So basically, I get 20 and 200 ticks versus 4 and 100. So it is faster. And it's basically the same process. So I do have a whole lot of clay now, which is nice. It's so much nicer. Although dirt is a bit harder to come by in a desert than sand is. But I just have a whole lot of clay now, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. And yeah, I have multiple ways of just getting clay now. Like, I've spent so much time on clay. Like, it's kind of silly. But I'm just gonna, like, leave this water buckets and stuff down here, and I'll come make the clay later on. You can just sort of sit in there for now with the rest of the clay. I have a lot of junk on me right now, actually. I should probably drop some of it off at some point, but, not right this second. I want to go over my plans for the other 3 dojos. Because we've mastered the art of firebending at this point. And I would like to get into the other ones, but I think I want to I would like to get into the other 3 elements. But I think I want to build the dojos first. Really about to turn nighttime, I guess. Like, I had seen you there, but I was sort of ignoring you. I probably shouldn't. Ow. I dislike poison. Ow. I'm gonna die here for no real reason other than I'm just sort of bad at the game. Anyways, I've sort of been taking a quick look just around, like, the village area, thinking about where do I want to put each of the dojos. And, fire one's just sort of hanging out there. I didn't have a really proper place to put it, so I just put it on top of a hill. Where am I putting earth? Where am I putting water? And where am I putting air? Now, obviously, water, that's kind of an easy one. I want to put it next to water. So I'm putting it here, here, or here, basically. And what I think I want to do is I want to sort of clear out this area where I'm currently standing. And basically just get rid of that sandbar so it turns into like a lake rather than like 2 rivers just barely disconnected. Actually, do I want the water dojo here or there? Probably here. That side's disconnected from the rest of it by a river, so that's probably not a great idea. So basically, my goal is to like clear out this hill area here and turn that into a lake rather than the current river. And this is where I'm going to put the water dojo. Where I'm putting the other 2, I'm still not entirely sure. I think I'm going to put the earth dojo like there. Let me just hop in bed real quick, and then I can sort of just like run around and like plan some stuff out. Oh yeah, you can see some of the like random stuff. I was just sort of poking through just enough items to try and see if I could find anything to like decorate the dojo walls, and I didn't really find anything I liked. So I sort of held off for now, and yeah, I just sort of grabbed a couple items through that in order to just like place them down and see what I thought, and then I just tossed them away first. But anyways, the Earth Dojo. Thinking about it, I think I might just put it here. I'm not sure though. Like, looking at the placement of things, obviously, like, none of the village is actually properly set up to any degree, so I'm not entirely sure where I should be placing this stuff. But I think the dojos are just gonna kind of be the main thing anyways. So obviously we're getting one of the dojos here. We have one here. I think I'm gonna put the earth one here. And do we have anywhere that's just like higher up? Not really. Like, my idea for, like, an air temple would be to, like, put it at a higher altitude. But I don't really have anywheres nearby that would work well for that. I don't know. That hill gonna be big enough? I almost made the jump. Can I clear this? I mean, I can probably fill in some of that space and make it work. Yeah, this might be where I put the air temple. It's gonna take some work terraforming, but, like, this is probably the highest point in the village area. And pushing the village out all the way out there, I don't think I want to do that. No, I think I have... Ow. I think I have the placement for the 4 temples, or dojos, or whatever. Keep sort of jumping between the words. I need to make pathways. So, I think the one I'm going to... Said I was... What order do I want to start this in? Because I also know exactly how I think I'm going to do it. I think what I'm going to do is... I think I'm just going to basically copy this and just move it everywheres and then just like change out some of the details. So, like the arena pits, I think I'm going to keep the same. I'm just going to like change out, obviously, like the burnt bits. And I'm probably going to change out like those deep red accents for like a blue or a green, depending on which dojo. And then obviously the symbol and like some of the block decisions, like specifically in like the floors. I think I'm going to more or less make the rest of the place look near identical, I think is my goal. So basically I just have like a blueprint and I'm just going to like move it around. Do I go in order of the elements? It goes air, water, earth, fire, and then circles back to air. So if I was going to go in order, I should do air next, and then that should also be my next element. Do I want to do that? I mean, I could. It's going to be the hardest one to set up because it requires the most terraforming, but I can. Sure, why not? We'll start with the air one. I'm just going to need to gather a whole bunch more sand and a whole lot more sandstone to like try and terraform stuff a little bit more. And then we're going to go set it up. So let me just clear out some more areas so I can get the terraforming ready. Okay, I think I found a better spot for the dojo. A little bit farther away from town than I wanted, but yeah, I decided to go measure out that dojo, considering I'm basically building a carbon copy. And it's 24 blocks that way by 32 blocks this way, not counting the little side bits. And I measured that out with dirt over here, and it fits up on this hill fairly well. I'm gonna have to do some terraforming, obviously. But if I just very quickly, I say very quickly, this is still gonna take a moment. I should have just set a marker over there to make this go a little bit faster. But you can sort of see from here what the cobble measurements look like up there. I forgot the waypoints did that. It's been a while since I used my glider, but do you see that weird blue line there? Yeah, that's a waypoint messing up. But I just run up here very quickly. I measured out the same 24 by 32 on this hill. And I'm basically building I'm basically building half the mountain to actually support this thing. Over there, at least, I only have to do some minor terraforming in order to get it to work. But I have to do a lot. And this doesn't even count the little side bits. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do... I think I'm gonna have to go with the option that's just a little bit farther away from town than I had originally planned. But it, hopefully... What? Where did my double jump go? But it'll hopefully work a little bit better building-wise. So let's actually head over there. I'm just gonna, like, pull up this cobblestone real quick. Game, seriously, every single time I go to do some, like, building stuff, it's always a blood moon. Fine. Let's close the door. Really? You can spawn those on top of me? This is a problem. I should have gone to my actual house instead. Because apparently this is just gonna be a thing. Uh-oh. This is a... uh-oh. Does that mean it can spawn stuff in, like, these little parts? I really wish I could get rid of those anthills before they actually spawn their things. But sadly, that's not in the cards. Yep, they're spawning in there, too. I need to put gates on those parts, apparently. Or at least something to block them off for when this happens. Ah, wow, you're just spawning them actually on top of me. Wow. Game. You seriously? That is silly. Apparently, I'm going to have to... Ow. Whoa, my door's open. That was close. I'm going to have to put a block covering, because the roofs don't actually count as blocks above your head, apparently. So I'm going to have to put a layer under the roofs or something in order to actually make it say count that that's indoors so that it doesn't just do that, hopefully. That's gonna have to happen sooner rather than later. But guess I'm waiting this out. Glad I managed to actually make it out of there. Is this death thing accurate? I don't think it is. Where is it? Number of deaths, 120. I think I missed one at some point. Like so. There we go. Did I die between episodes? I don't remember. No. I think I might have died in, like, the middle of last time and then just forgotten to count it. Okay. That's the wrong move. Sorry, cleric. What? Why didn't... There we go. So I guess I'm waiting out the blood moon, then. Must the game continue to give me these when I'm trying to do building stuff? Yep, I died. It was daytime, so I ran outside. That didn't end well. Oh, the game's not happy. Too many mobs. Too many mobs. Nope. When the game's like this, very hard to play. And the game gets very upset, so it's, I'm just teleporting and coming back so that I can just, like, clear everything out. So I need to add a new death to the thing real quick, but, got an ender pearl out of it. I used the tunnel I built to head out to the, farm. I'm not entirely sure why I decided to, but I did. And there was a whole lot of stuff over there. And, I tried running back instead of just using the tunnel back, and I died for it. But anyways, while it was nighttime at least, I was able to turn what terracotta I had in here into clay. And I have almost 4 stacks. That's almost an eighth or a tenth of what I actually need to build a roof. It's a start. I'm gonna be better just using this. It's somehow just gonna be better to use the sand thing, isn't it? Cause you get 20 for 200 ticks versus 4 for 100. But you also have to wait for all of this to go through. Like, that takes a while. 8 seconds to get 1 terracotta from that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably found, like, the slowest solution out of all the solutions I found so far, actually. And it's masquerading as something that seems like it might be decent. But what did I get in this iron box? Sweeping Edge, Knockback, Bane of Arthropods. I'm not going to use the sword. I'll just toss it in here for now. And like a single piece of iron. You're good to go in there. Anyways, let's actually get back to what we were planning on doing, shall we? I'm stuck on stuff. So basically, I'm not sure if my plans for where I'm building the air temple now. Where was it? Wasn't it right here? Where? It would help if the world would load in. That would be helpful. Was I not building it right here? Was I building it further out than this? Game, come on. You can do it. You are not happy right now, are you? Come on. Why are you being like this? One moment. Oh. I think I'm still gonna have to see one moment, because the world's still not loading properly. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we are. I think the game stabilized at this point. That was weird. Like, chunks were, like, loading in, like, halfway, and, like, unloading instantly, and, like, flashing back and forth into existence. It was very weird. But, reloading chunks and then just letting it sit for a moment seems to have fixed it, so I think we're good. But, this is where I was building it, I guess. And this is the highest point until you go all the way back to, like, the anthills. So this is, like, a nice middle ground, and it's a lot of space. Distance is a... I was gonna say it's a bit of a problem. It's not really a problem. If I build the Earth Temple where where I said I was originally going to build it still, then yeah, having like the Earth Temple like there or something like that would help with making it feel like it doesn't go too far out. Okay. I guess having the Fire Temple be like, well, the Fire Temple was already planning to be like the outskirts on that side, so just pushing it off, pushing the whole thing this way kind of just works anyways. It's a little ways out from the farm, but not too bad. Okay. I think this will work. Basically, I'm just going to, like, flatten everything out to... What level do I flatten this out to? Do I want to flatten it out to the right here? Or right here? Which one will be easier? I guess I'm just going to start flattening, and then I'll decide once everything's down to a degree, I guess. This will be a minor problem, but that's kind of easily fixed compared to like the issues I was having on the other side. Hi. Are you two gonna hang out in the air temple? You gonna help protect the place? I'll get you up. Hi. What is that? Oh, it's a cockatrice. I think this is my first time actually seeing one of you. Explosions. Ooh, what have we got? Steel. Hi. Torches. Do I keep this or destroy it? Having an infinite source of string is nice. I might just keep this here. Actually, I think I can move these. I forgot to empty out my inventory first. You can sit in there for a moment. You go in here. You and you can all sit in here for now. I can just like grab out the rest of this. I probably don't need all this, but I might as well just clear it out anyways. You go in here. You would go in here. You can go in here. You both can go in here just cuz. There we go. Might as well just clear this out. Actually, I have no reason to take these chests. Actually, I do. I need inventory space somewhere up in my building zone. Space to store stuff. I think I'm going to keep that spider spawner there for now. I can just remember it's there. But I think I can move it because I have pickup. I believe pickup works on spawners, though I'm not sure if... think it still works in this version. Yes, it does. Okay. I was trying to rack through my brain to try and remember what version is this, and does that work in this version? I'm almost certain it does. But, everything just sort of gets tossed in here for now. I'm gonna have to bring those chests over. That's gonna be a bit of a pain, but I'll manage it eventually. And, I'm good to just start terraforming, I think. I think I'm gonna bring everything to this level. I think having just, like, the extra block might... It's not gonna hurt, at least. I wanted this thing to be, like, high elevation, so any extra height is kind of what I'm looking for. Then I think I'm going to push it back a few blocks from where I have my measurement stick there. And I might push it a little bit... Well, I'm gonna have to build it up here as well to fit the little side part. So... Once it's all to this level, I can just start filling in, like, that space. And, like, make sure I have my measurements correct. Like so. Is there no sandstone in this? There's... Yay, no sandstone to deal with. So I'm good to just start getting to it. Now, how far do I want this back? I don't think I messed with this. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Did I miscount or did I actually mess with it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna move my like measurement stick and make sure it's correct. I think I'm gonna push it back 4 blocks from where it currently is. So doop, 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 doop. I have to recount and like remeasure things real quick. Okay, so what I've basically done is grabbed all the dirt I have, basically just give the rough outline of what this is gonna look like size-wise. Just I have a little bit more to go off of. And after putting in the outline, I think I'm good to start, but I think I'm gonna actually push it back like 3 blocks this way. I have the space and it's gonna be easier to terraform this segment than terraforming the other side. I mean, that is like a decent starting point. It's gonna be good. Also, I moved over to the bed and this chest with all like the sandstone and stuff. So I can basically... Oh yeah, I was building up to this height, wasn't I? Now I'll tear this layer up. I'll build to the height I'm standing on. That will be easier, I think. So we'll just do this, and then basically tear this up. We're building to this height. Like, sort of confirm stuff with myself. And do I want to push this any farther back? I'm not sure about that one. I'll have to think about it as we start terraforming stuff and making sure we have enough space. So... Oh yeah, I'm pushing it back, which means I have to go this much farther back. And I can just go to... Should probably go to here. Should probably grab out my builder's wand to make this faster, but... That would be silly. Why would I do something silly like make this easier on myself? And... Oh wait, I have to build it 1 more block up. Let me just like fill in this segment real quick and then... And yeah, let me start doing more terraforming. It's just gonna take me a bit. Okay, there we go. I've terraformed most of it. Except for the exception of... It still looks like that. I'll have to fix this at a later point. I'd make it like a giant rock outcropping and just make it look like it's... This strong stone comes off the end. Or I just fill it in like a giant mountain. I guess I could do whatever I want with it. But, yeah, it should be a wide open space. What I think I do, instead of tearing up the flooring, I'm just gonna build everything. Do I do that? Actually, no, the floor in that one is actually ground level. What I was planning on doing was just building everything and then just building sand up around it. So that it was the right height, but nah, instead I'll just tear up the floor when it's time to do that. Trying to do something else would be... Go away. I love my explosion ability. Should probably make it daytime. Anyways, where exactly am I building that? I don't really have enough brownstone on me right now, but it doesn't really matter what I make these pillars out of. I can just use cobblestone and just cover it up, because all the pillars are, like, actually hollow with, like, a different block inside it. But I'm pushing this back 2, I think is what I decided on. And then moving it over 3, like that. Then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Another pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pillar. Then I believe this is every 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll double check this in a moment, but I'm fairly certain that it's every 6. This is just a flat drop, but it's not high enough to actually take damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, then it comes in 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. And then, obviously, like, the inside would be turned into proper walls. Look, this has been moved back 3 blocks and moved left 3 blocks. That corner reaches that corner. Obviously, this is a different corner, so it's different placings. Huh. I think this is right. So it didn't quite line up over here the way I was expecting it to. Should have been from... That's probably fine. Oh, wait, no, I should be counting from... I don't know, I'm second-guessing myself, because... The, dirt scaffolding is definitely in the wrong place. But but it should be 5 blocks out. And it is... Move back 3 here. It should be move back 3 here, but instead it's moved out 5. Something weird has happened with my math here. Let me double check some things on the actual building that's already done. I don't know, something sort of looks off with it. But I double checked the thing, and this is correct. I've like spaced everything out with like the proper build correctly. Might have messed up with the scaffolding at some point somewheres. That might have something to do with it. I probably messed up with this somewheres. Anyways, we can continue on. This comes out 7. Still can't believe I actually did that. Like, I always build in evens. Why did I make part of this 7? 4, 5, 6, 7. Then, like, the middle 5 become windows, and the 2 on the ends support walls. Pillar. I believe this opening is 6 blocks wide. I'll have to double check that one real quick. I wish I had a zoom. I should have added in a mod. That is not a zoom button. I do not have a mod for zooms. Why did I think that would work? Oh, that's very bright. Whoops. Away! I need to double check this. I didn't actually realize that. My flame ability that I'm currently for immolate actually affects how long that goes. Interesting, good to know. But this is 8 blocks in total. Pillar, 6 open spaces. That's what I thought. Let's go back to the site. Pillar, 6 open spaces. And it's going to be like the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pillar. I need to bring this out a couple more blocks terraforming, but the rest looks like it's gonna fit. I need more limestone, and I don't think I have any. I think I used it all up, which means I have to go find... I have 4 pieces of limestone. Unless I left some in the house. Let me go see if I have more, and if not, I'm gonna have to dig some up. Okay, turns out I had a stack and a bit left in the house, so this should do. Anyways, 4, 5, 6, pillar, 6, pillar. Wow, that was a fail. 3, 4, 5, 6, pillar, in 4, pillar there. Mess with that on that one? No, that's still correct. Making sure everything's actually lined up here. It is. 4 more blocks here. Then basically just bring this all the way across. Looks like I'm gonna have to add another block or 2 to the back. Just give it a little bit more separation. I'll probably go 1 more block, because I actually have to cut into this block with pillar pieces anyways, so I'll probably give it 1 more block separation. I'll bring everything. I'll bring this side out to this level as well. Where did that shot come from? I saw that poison shot. It like broke on the ground next to me. There. That's not where the poison shot came from, but I'm still gonna blow it up. Hello there. I'm out of chi. Come on, keep coming at me. Chi, why are you so slow? Punch it in the face. It had low enough health where that worked. I seriously need to do some inventory management. I'm completely stocked up right now. But anyways, now I just have to start bringing up some of these walls, and then I'll have to go. I'll have to make sure I actually have the brownstone I need to actually build this thing. Got a sandstone layers. Definitely going to need more of these set up for sandstone layers. Where is sandstone layers? Here it is. Rude. I thought it was a little bit early on that second explosion, but I guess it worked. I love this ability. There we go. Now I just need to remember how tall everything is and start building it up. I said pause. Okay, I've been at this for a little bit. And as you can see, I'm a decent way done. Knowing what I'm building makes this so much faster. Yet this takes so much time still. Like, I think I have all the walls at the right height. It's sort of... I think they actually end up going 1 block higher once the roof is on to, like, make up for, like, a gap in there. So technically, all the walls are going to have to go up 1 more block. I think, technically. But I'll hold off on doing that until the roof's on. Which, that's going to be a lot more clay gathering to do. I was hoping I could get a decent chunk of it done today, and it looks like I'll manage that. 4 blocks. I still need to do the arc here, but I ran out of brownstone. But I figured, while I have a moment, I might as well just make the gate too. I think I have stone on me somewheres. Cobble. I do have stone. Then the gate. I made another one because the one that's on the fire temple broke last time, so I had to make a new one anyways, but I believe it's like so. There we go. And I need to grab some of my clay so I can make more brownstone, because I'm completely out of that too. I don't even think I'll need 16, but yeah, I don't think I'll need all 16 of these clay, but it'll be nice to have, because I'm gonna be making a lot of stuff. Let's head over to the site. Figured I'd mark and teleport to this one since it's so much farther away than the fire temple was. There we go. I'll have to tear up the sand and make that and replace it with a different block at some point, but for right now we'll do. How exactly did that look? I just sort of want to finish up with the gate thing before I end off today, because I'm almost done with specifically this part, and that will be like a good stopping point. Like, we managed to get this done so much faster. Like in total, including what I've cut, I've been working on this for 2.5 hours, which is a lot, but it's a lot better than the like week of episodes spent on this. But this should be 9 blocks in total. I think it is 4 blocks. Basically, the top 5 blocks are full, but I cut this little segment out of the top. Okay, good to know. Blueprint. My blueprint will save the fire symbol. I can't even use the blueprint thing for this. Um, yeah, I can replicate this. This will take me a moment, though. There we go. Took me a little bit to, like, actually memorize and, replicate it, but I got it, and, it's exactly the same. I mean, I'm gonna have to, like, go in and double check it, but if it's not exactly the same, it's fine. It's the same on either side, which is good enough for me, and it has a decent curve that looks pretty similar, so I'm sure it's fine. But there we go. Then I have like this wide open space, so I can try making an air symbol. One's going to be a bit more tricky. The fire one at least has like a clearly defined shape. The air symbol is literally 3 spirals. So trying to make that in Minecraft is going to be a bit more difficult. This is just going to be full of windows. Replicating these is going to be a bit of a pain. Like, these, wrong place. These corner bits ended up being a lot more difficult than I was expecting to, actually make in the first place. So trying to replicate them over here without having to just run back and forth with the, thing. The blueprints, just saying like, okay, this goes here, come back, get another blueprint. I would like to avoid having to do that. So, trying to replicate these while also saving on resources, because I don't have a whole lot of blackstone, and I'd rather save the clay for the roofing. I think I've already messed this up. I just sort of started pressing it, putting it down as I like, as I'm like rambling, getting ready to do the outro. But, yeah, those corners aren't going to be the easiest thing to replicate. Because, trying to save on blackstone. I'm trying to do this just... I'm trying to make these as hollow as possible, using up as little extra as I can. 5, and then it's a flat one for 3 2x2s. And it's exactly the same on either side. Okay, so if I can just, like, head back over to the site, I can just, like, get this in place. 3, 4, 5. And then I didn't check. Hold on. Something I'm unsure of. It's 5 2x2s. Yes, I know that. That's the easy part. Then, do I go one more before doing the 3? Yeah, so there's 6 things here. The last one ends up being a 3x6. Whatever. Or 3 of the 2x2s. I have back here. So. Doop doop. Doop doop. And I messed that up. Fairly certain I've messed this up. I'll work. Oh, goofball, that's not how it works. Doop doop. Doop doop. That's how it goes. I'm completely forgetting how to do these as I'm trying to do them, which isn't very helpful. But if I can just get like the basic shape that's hollow so I don't have to waste extra pieces on it, then I can save that and just keep using that all over the place. 5, 6, doop, doop, doop. Then it goes like, how does this go again? Doop. So, 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 so. And I messed this up somewheres. How did that go wrong? One second. I want to see if I can't just like replicate this as best as I can. And then between episodes, I'll probably just finish this up. I don't want to spend another like week spending building time on one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2x2s fit in there. Yeah, it just goes in like that, and then 3x2 on this side, 5 2x2s. Huh. Where did I mess that up? Should be able to fit 6 2x2s in this space. But I appear to have done something wrong somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where that is. So confused. What did I do wrong here? Obviously, something didn't line up correct. What that is, I am currently not seeing. Oh. Huh. Would it go like this instead? Does this actually get the desired... No, it doesn't. What did I mess up here? How did I do this? I don't know what I did wrong here. Ah, whatever. I'll fix this. I'll get this working, and then I'll probably finish this place up. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.